What's going on? This video is going to be about NHL New York Rangers prospect, 20-year-old Keandre Miller. And apparently there was a meeting on social media or something, and the New York Rangers were introducing him and talking about him as a prospect. And some racist hacker came on and used the N-word hundreds of times. And the NHL was like, we don't go for that and we don't condone that. And the N-word was thrown around. Well, I'm going to tell a few things to the NHL. Um, NHL to me has always stood for Negroes Hardly Loved. And that's what I got a name for all these different professional sports, but Negroes Hardly Loved is what the NHL means to me. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. There have been more black hockey players in recent years, but let's be realistic. They ain't exactly were the hot spot for brothers. Let's just call them 100. And where's your black head coaches and your GMs and your owners? So they've gotten a few more. However, I still remember that black hockey player, and I can't think of his name. I remember he got cold cocked and was taken out, and that was like an attack. Okay. I can't think of his name right now, but I remember when he got cold clothesline, that was attack. And let's be realistic. Most hockey fans are white. Hockey's been, even though it's in the States and what have you, so it's been kind of seen like the white boys thing. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, it's not exactly like, yeah, some of the apparel caught on in the 90s. I remember Snoop was rocking some and a few other cats was rocking some of the hockey gear. But it ain't exactly been a hotbed and a hot spot. Now, I grew up in upstate New York and Buffalo. Matter of fact, back in the day, cats used to own them narrow streets, and you know what I'm talking about. Them narrow streets, you could actually, we used to have like, they used to see cats would have like a hockey goal ring in the streets, and they would be playing it in the streets, you know. This is in the neighborhood too, black folk telling you. But it wasn't like always geared. It hasn't been geared. So it's kind of like almost most of the time, there are certain sports that you look and say that's, that's like white. Because like till Tiger Woods came along with golf, that was like seeing like a middle-aged and older white man's thing. And then tennis has had some ebbs and flows, but by and large, you take Serena Williams out and Venus out, you ain't seen a lot of black folk dominant, because you got like, it happens in spurts, but not in consistency. Just like if you're talking about NASCAR. So there's certain sports where, that's the white boy territory. And so, Negroes Hardly Loved is how I looked at the NHL. So when I see them taking this stance, it's like they wonder why. I said, well, look at Donald Trump spewing all that hate. Look at Make America Great, which means Make America White again. Look at the undertone in the belly. And then you get somewhere like with Trump's energy and white supremacists and all this other stuff going on, Charlottesville a couple years ago. You see these things happening. You can't act like you shocked or surprised, because you got guys who put stuff on Twitter and say it blatantly in your face. So are you shocked or surprised? I don't think you should be. But it's a reflection of what you've tolerated and what you see. And when you spew that kind of hate and negativity, it comes back at you, and this is what you're seeing. So, but I hope that Keandre Miller, I'm sure his family taking condition him, and he knows what he's stepping into, because the NHL's reputation is past, which isn't that long ago, is what's going on. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about NHL player Keandre Miller being hit with the N-word on social media and the NHL's response. And I'll believe when I see some real actions, I'll believe. But anyway, give me your thoughts and your takes. Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. Also, when you see these places that hardly have black folks in them, and we're in America, you need to question them. Why are they so late to the party? Because why is it after 400 plus years with only one black president, no vice presidents, and they're still black first? Ask yourself. Then you ask yourself, you see why the hatred is at home, because there hasn't been true unity. I'm out.